Lego came out with a ton of new Lego Ninjago sets this year, ranging from beautiful landscapes to questionable dragons, and finally, very redundant vehicles. I'm here today to discuss my top 5 Ninjago sets of 2025, and it might get a little controversial. Before I get into my top 5, I have one honorable mention, which is set 71838 Kai's Motorcycle Speed Chase, and it's a pretty solid and affordable set. This is the only set I own of the Summer Wave, and for good reason. It offers good value at $10 and comes with 2 fairly decent builds. The star of the show, however, is the minifigures. We get Ghost Hunter Kai and a Spectral Dragonian, both of which come in other sets this year. However, this is by far the cheapest way to get them. The only other set Kai comes in is the wildly overpriced combo vehicle. Both of these figures are excellently detailed, and getting them in such a cheap set is great. Overall, this set reminds me of the older days of Ninjago, where we would get multiple great figures in such a cheap and affordable set, combined with fairly solid builds. My 5th favorite set of the year is set 71843, Rhodes Met Dragon Rider. This is definitely one of the most unique sets we've gotten this year. I made a video about a week ago about how Ninjago was getting super redundant, so this set is such a breath of fresh air. The build is super cool and has a good amount of representation in the show. I really enjoy the color scheme and unique pieces used to create this set, and the concept is also great. Having a mech ride a robotic dragon is something straight out of classic Ninjago, and the figure selection's pretty good. I would have preferred to see another Ninja Forbidden 5 member though. And finally, the price. If this set were $15 cheaper, it would have been top 3, but $75 is just way too much for this. It's unfortunate to see, as many people who are interested in this set, like myself, probably won't be picking it up because of that egregious price tag. Still a good set, but I wish it were $15 cheaper. Set 71846, the Fire Knight mech, is my pick for the 4th best set of the year. Now, just to clarify, I don't like the Ninjago Legends shorts at all, but I really enjoy both the sets that accompany them. The Fire Knight mech, on its own, is pretty mediocre. It's cool, but nothing crazy compared to the 2 other Ninjago Kai mechs that are on shelves right now. The thing that makes it a standout is the display. This display piece elevates the set tenfold. It allows for the mech to be displayed in a unique position, and also adds more to the scene around it. I cannot state enough how much I like this idea. And it's safe to say, without the stand, the mech probably wouldn't even be in the top 10. The set also comes with a sick Kai figure and a pretty mediocre civilian, but I can't complain about an extra figure. The one thing holding this back is the price. $120 is a bit steep. It's nowhere near as bad as the Rhodes Met Dragon Rider or some of the other sets in this wave, but it does take it down a peg for me. Still a great set, and I love the uniqueness of the displayability factor of it. My 3rd favorite set of the year is set 71832, Thunderfang. Despite Thunderfang being possibly the worst villain in the history of Ninjago, the set is pretty good. Right off the bat, $70 is a great price for this. You get 6 pretty good figures, a nice small side build, and Thunderfang himself. And oh boy, he is menacing. Even though he's not as big as 2024 Source Dragon Emotion, he just looks so cool, and that pose he's built in is awesome. I seriously cannot express how cool this is. His color scheme is also great. Red and purple always go so well together, and they just nailed it with him overall. My one major complaint is how skinny he is. In the show, he's a pretty beefy guy, and I feel like that wasn't translated properly here. I think increasing the price by $10 more to add more muscularity to him definitely would have been worth it for sure. But regardless, this is still a great set, and the best standalone dragon of the year. Not that it was much of a competition anyways. My 2nd favorite Ninjago set of the year is the Ninjago City Workshops. I feel like this set hasn't been talked about nearly enough as it should have been. And sure, it's the worst city set by a fat margin, but it's still great. I do think the biggest flaw of this set is the minifigures, and yes, minifigures don't matter a ton in a 3,000 plus piece Lego set, but when you look at the other city sets and how diverse and fantastic their lineups were compared to this one, you can start to see what I'm getting at. Casual Hurumi might be a top 5 Ninjago figure of the year though, but the other ones are kinda bland. Most of these figures are rehashes, a combination of parts, or under-detailed versions of figures we've been waiting a long time for, which is extremely disappointing. Besides the figures though, this set is phenomenal. It shares the beauty and elegance of the prior city sets with vibrant colors, excellent building techniques, hidden details and references, and finally, fantastic value. Every city set has always felt way worth it, and this one does too. Although I would still say it's the worst of the line, Every city set has felt like something new, trying their own unique thing, while this one plays it safe and does something more traditional. Regardless, this set is fantastic and might be one of the most underrated Ninjago sets of all time. Finally, what I think is the best Ninjago set of this year was set 71847, the Guardian Dragon. Where do I even begin? This might be one of the best Lego Ninjago sets of all time. The dragon is phenomenally built. I personally don't think it beats the Source Dragon Motion solely due to its size, but the Guardian Dragon is still so gorgeous. Everything about it is so clean and elegant. From the texturing to the building techniques to the colors and finally the wings. The wings sell this set for me. While I don't love the cloth wings, they are used phenomenally here. They've really helped to sell the sheer size of this thing. This also has a foundation base, the Fire Knight mech, but better. It reminds me of the Dragonstone Shrine with how it's built, which is always a good thing. When combined, it makes for a fantastic display. I really want to pick this set up. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale. $150 is a solid deal, but if I can find it for less, that would be much better. This set also comes with a really cool and super uncanon Wu figure. This set just has it all. It's truly a standout Ninjago set. So that was my top 5 Ninjago sets of the year. I might do a bottom 5 set list in the future, depending on how negative I feel, but that's not guaranteed. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.